Everybody is looking for the secret to never being broke again. But here's the truth. Most people stay broke for life, not because they don't work hard, but because they never ask these 10 questions. Miss just one, and it could cost you decades of financial freedom. The real gap between financial freedom and struggle, it's the quality of questions you ask yourself about money. Most people stay broke not because of what they don't know, but because they never ask the right questions. Let's begin. Before budgets or investing, you need to understand your relationship with money. Is money security, freedom, power, or stress for you? Your emotional programming around money drives every financial decision, often subconsciously. Be brutally honest. What's the first feeling you get when you think of money? Write it down. This clarity is the key to changing your financial habits. Without it, you're just treating symptoms, not the cause. Let's dig deeper. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to reach for your wallet when you're feeling down, anxious, or even just bored? Emotional spending is the silent budget killer, quietly draining your bank account while promising a quick fix for your mood. It's a habit that sneaks up on us, often disguised as a harmless treat or a well-deserved reward after a tough day. But over time, these small purchases add up, leaving us wondering where our money went and why we still don't feel any better. Emotional spending is the silent budget killer. It's not just about the money, it's about the cycle. You feel stressed, you buy something to feel better, and for a moment it works. But soon, the guilt or regret sets in, and the stress returns, sometimes even stronger than before. This cycle can be hard to break, especially when shopping is just a click away or a quick trip to the store. Think about those late-night online shopping sprees or the times you bought something just to lift your spirits. Maybe you found yourself scrolling through endless deals, adding items to your cart, hoping that new gadget or outfit will fill a void. But when the package arrives, the excitement fades quickly, replaced by a sense of emptiness or even regret. Emotional spending is a temporary solution to a deeper problem. Take a moment to reflect on your last 5 non-essential purchases. What were you feeling before you bought them? Were you stressed, lonely, bored, or maybe just looking for a distraction? Understanding the emotions behind your spending is the first step to taking back control. It's not about blaming yourself. It's about becoming more aware of your habits and the triggers that lead you to spend. Often, we're not buying a product, we're buying a feeling. That rush of excitement when you make a purchase, the anticipation of something new, or the comfort of treating yourself after a hard day. These feelings are real, but they're fleeting. The satisfaction fades, and we're left searching for the next quick fix. The wealthy and financially savvy have learned to separate their emotions from their spending. Instead of reaching for their credit card when they're feeling low, they turn to healthy coping mechanisms like exercise, meditation, or talking to a friend. These habits not only improve their mood, but also protect their finances in the long run. Next time you're about to make a purchase, pause and ask yourself, am I buying this to change how I feel right now? Is this something I truly need? Or am I just looking for a quick emotional boost? This simple question can help you break the automatic cycle of emotional spending and make more intentional choices with your money. Breaking the cycle isn't about depriving yourself. It's about finding healthier ways to manage your emotions. Try journaling your feelings, going for a walk, or connecting with someone you trust. These activities can provide the comfort or distraction you're seeking, without the financial hangover. For the next week, challenge yourself to pause before every non-essential purchase. Check in with your mood. Are you shopping because you're happy, sad, or just bored? Identifying your emotional triggers is a powerful step toward breaking the link between your feelings and your finances. Remember, your money should serve your goals, not your emotions. By becoming more mindful of your spending habits, you can build a healthier relationship with both your feelings and your finances. Take control today. Break the link between your emotions and your wallet, and start spending with intention. Take a moment and ask yourself, do you know, down to the dollar, how much you spent last week? Not just a rough estimate, but the actual number. If you can't answer that question with confidence, you're not alone. Most people have only a vague idea of their spending, and that uncertainty can be risky. When you don't know where your money is going, it's like driving a car with a fogged-up windshield. You're moving forward, but you can't see what's ahead, and you might be heading for trouble without even realizing it. The truth is, most of us live in a financial fog. Money comes in, money goes out, and at the end of the week, we're left wondering where it all went. Maybe you remember the big purchases, like groceries or a dinner out, but what about the small everyday expenses? The coffee runs, the quick snacks, the online subscriptions you forgot you had? These little things add up, and before you know it, they can quietly drain your bank account. Now think about how successful people handle their money. The wealthy, the high achievers, The people who seem to always be in control, they track every dollar. Not because they're stingy or obsessed, but because they understand that knowledge is power. They treat their finances like a business, analyzing where every cent goes, just like a CEO reviews company expenses or an athlete studies their performance. This isn't about being cheap. It's about being strategic and intentional with your resources. There's a simple truth in the world of money. What gets measured gets managed. If you don't track your spending, you can't control it. But when you start paying attention, you gain the power to make smarter choices. You'll see exactly where your money is going, and you'll be able to spot the leaks and plug them before they become a problem. Tracking your spending isn't about restricting yourself or feeling guilty. It's about gaining clarity and taking control. When you know where your money is going, you can make decisions that align with your goals and values. You'll feel empowered, not limited, because you're choosing how to use your money, rather than letting it slip away unnoticed. As you track your expenses, you'll start to notice patterns. Maybe you're spending more on takeout than you realized, or maybe you're paying for services you no longer use. You might even find hidden savings, money you didn't know you had, simply because you weren't looking for it. These insights can help you make small changes that add up to big results over time. Here's a challenge. For the next 30 days, track every penny you spend. It doesn't matter how you do it. What matters is that you do it consistently. Make it a daily habit, just like brushing your teeth or checking your messages. The more detailed you are, the more valuable the information will be. You can use a budgeting app, a simple spreadsheet, or even a notebook. There's no right or wrong way, just pick the method that works best for you. The key is to be honest and thorough. Record every expense, no matter how small. Over time, you'll build a clear picture of your financial habits. At the end of the month, take some time to review what you've tracked. Look for trends, surprises, and opportunities to improve. Celebrate your wins, and don't be too hard on yourself for any slip-ups. The goal is progress, not perfection. With each month, you'll get better at managing your money and making it work for you. Building this habit is truly a game changer. It's the first step toward financial freedom, peace of mind, and a future where you're in control. Start today and watch how your relationship with money transforms. Your social circle shapes your financial habits. Are your friends pushing you to spend or supporting your goals? Wealthy people surround themselves with those who value growth and smart money moves. Set boundaries, suggest low-cost activities, and be honest about your goals. The right friends will respect your choices. Choose your circle wisely. It can make or break your financial future. This question reveals your financial philosophy. Most people spend first and invest what's left, if anything. The wealthy pay themselves first, they invest before spending. Automate transfers to your investment accounts as soon as you get paid. Prioritize your future self over short-term wants. This one habit builds wealth over time. Become an investor who spends, not a spender who saves. Imagine standing at a crossroads in your life, unsure which path leads to the future you want. That's what it feels like to chase financial freedom without a clear target. You can't reach financial freedom without a target. It's like setting out on a journey with no destination in mind. No map, no compass, just wandering and hoping you'll stumble upon success. But what if you could define exactly what you're aiming for? What if you could put a number on your dreams? Your freedom number is the amount you need invested to cover your living expenses with passive income. It's the sum that, once reached, means your money works for you, not the other way around. This number is unique to you, based on your lifestyle, your needs, and your dreams. It's not just about surviving, but about living life on your own terms, free from the stress of paycheck-to-paycheck living. Start by calculating your annual expenses. Everything from rent or mortgage, groceries, utilities, transportation, to the little things that make life enjoyable. Add it all up, then multiply that total by 25. This simple formula is based on the 4% rule, a guideline that helps you estimate how much you need invested to safely withdraw enough each year to cover your costs without running out of money. That's your freedom number. Suddenly, freedom isn't just a distant dream. It becomes a concrete, achievable goal. You can see it, measure it, and track your progress toward it. Every step you take, every dollar you invest, brings you closer to that finish line. It's no longer about hoping for a better future. It's about building it, one decision at a time. Break it down. How much do you need to invest each month to get there? Divide your freedom number by the years you have until your target date, and figure out what you need to save and invest each month. This turns a big, intimidating goal into manageable steps. Automate your savings, track your progress, and adjust as your life changes. The key is consistency and commitment. Without this clarity, you're saving aimlessly, hoping for the best, but never really knowing if you're on track. It's easy to get discouraged or distracted when you don't have a clear purpose for your efforts. That's why defining your freedom number is so powerful. It gives your actions meaning and direction. Write your freedom number down. Make it your blueprint, your guiding star. Put it somewhere you'll see it every day, on your fridge, your mirror, your phone. Let it remind you why you're making sacrifices, why you're investing, and why you're staying focused. Your freedom number isn't just a figure, it's the key to unlocking the life you truly want. Compound interest is the engine of wealth or debt. It's interest earning interest, creating a snowball effect over time. Start investing early, even small amounts, and let time do the work. The same force works against you with debt. Interest on interest can trap you. Master this concept. Your financial future depends on it. If you can't explain it simply, learn until you can. Which side of compound interest are you on? Relying on a single income source is risky. Wealthy people build multiple streams, side hustles, investments, rental income. Even a small side income creates security and options. Start with your skills. What can you monetize? The internet makes it easier than ever to diversify. Think of your job as your first client, not your only one. Build your second and third streams, even if they're small. True security comes from diversification. Wealthy value time over money. Many waste hours to save a few dollars, but time is non-renewable. Delegate or outsource tasks if your time is worth more. Use freed up time to build skills, income, or relationships. Don't trade time for money unless it creates more value. Be strategic, invest money to buy back your time. Time is your most valuable asset. Why are you building wealth? Legacy isn't just money, it's impact, values, and opportunities for others. Are you building for your family, a cause, or your community? A clear legacy gives your financial journey purpose. Think beyond yourself. Define the impact you want to leave. Let your legacy fuel your motivation. These 10 questions are your blueprint for change. Honest answers put you ahead of most people. Don't let unconscious habits run your life. Take control. Turn your answers into action. Calculate your freedom number. Automate investing. Set boundaries. Each small step builds momentum. Like, share, and subscribe if you're ready to build wealth the smart way. Your financial future starts now.